Hey guys and gals, thanks for coming back to my channel. I'm super excited to talk to you today. I'm cutting 3 videos today specifically. I'm going to talk today about some lessons learned as my first week as the latest YouTube personality. Okay, I hope you guys have enjoyed my other videos. So understand that the ones that I've made up until this date were 1 week old. Infant babies, right? I've come a long ways in 1 week. Okay, I know a lot, I've learned a lot, but guess what? I've got a lot of growth to do. I've got a lot to go, and but this is not a 1 week journey. I'm gonna make videos for the next decade, for the next 2 decades, if this is still a medium, and the way that you get your education out for free, basically. And free knowledge, that's the point. If you guys are here to get free knowledge on real estate, IT advice, software development, quality assurance, the whole process involved with IT, procuring contracts, entrepreneurship, owning your own businesses, health and wellness, I'm huge on that. I want to be really healthy in life, and I am living healthy in life. What else? There's just other things too. If you haven't seen the intro, check it out, and you'll know. So this video is lessons learned, and I'm going to break it up into 3 parts like I always do. The first, second, and third. Goals need to be reevaluated and tuned. I'll get into that. Processes and procedures will allow me to grow quicker. These are like 3 notes I wrote to myself. This is what I'm going on for next week, right? And if you haven't seen the video on continuous improvement, I'm going to link to that. And before I get too further, please subscribe, and if you have not yet, I think it's over here actually, hit the bell. That'll get you a notification immediately when I produce a new video, and you read the title and you're like, oh yeah, it's about real estate, awesome. I've been waiting for him to put a new video out on real estate. This kind of, I've owned tons of real estate, and I'm gonna own more, so keep watching on that. And finally, the third topic today, long-term success is not realized in a day, okay? We did not, Moses did not part the river in a day. It's probably the wrong biblical analogy, and forgive me, but, people do not build their empires in a day, okay? I apologize for the train in the background. You're going to get it. You're going to get trains in my video. You're going to get planes, you're going to get automobiles, because I'm going to be agile. That's always been one of my goals, and I've accomplished that in the first week. So check out my video on agility, and I realized that another one of my goals for this week is going to be to link only 2 videos a week. So that's it. I've already linked them in 3 minutes in. So that's the only links you're going to see. You can breathe easy now, because those are probably annoying, but the reason I'm linking videos too is another one of my goals is to reciprocate the content, because maybe you're like, oh, I'm into real estate and I'm also into health and wellness. Or I'm into entrepreneurship and I want to work in IT. So I'm trying to cross-pollinate these categories for you guys because I want to reach a broad audience. That is the reason that I'm on YouTube. That is one of my goals, is to reach a broad audience, to bring you guys some diverse experience from my personal life and experience, because nobody else is going to have that. And hopefully you'll benefit from that and provide or gain some value and be able to grow yourselves and make some more money or just do something better or whatever. But that's the point. So, but my goals I've realized are unrealistic. Doing a scripted video is unrealistic, but doing an unscripted video is unrealistic. So I gotta find my balance. So that's one of my goals for this week. Reset a goal. One of my first goals was really not many, so I have an opportunity here to set some more today. They need to be reevaluated and retuned. You always need to do this with anything in life. Always look at where you've come from, and for videos, it's like watching my own videos, which is hard to do, but I've learned how to do it, right? One of my other goals was to figure out how to record myself and the quality of videos, and so I got all my cameras together and everything. I realized I have a lot of equipment, and I know a lot of people who can help me out too, and probably are willing to. This train is coming, guys. It's coming. I should have done this video at a different time, but here it comes. It's a weekend, and it's actually Memorial Day today. And when the train comes by on Memorial Day, it really blares the horn, because he doesn't want it. It'd be terrible. It's tragedy on Memorial Day, somebody gets struck by a train. So I'm sorry for that annoyingness, but this video can be annoying because it's just a goals video about YouTube and whatever. And you guys, here it comes. Woo! All right. So the side of train aside, all trains aside, all kidding aside, right? He's done honking his horn, I'll tell you that, because he's going by in the back there. Tons of land there, but the problem is you got to deal with the sewer line. So, process and procedure will allow me to grow quicker. That's the second note I have for the week. So, reevaluating lessons learned on the first week, I knew I needed some processes, so I set up a Trello board, and I set up 3 bullets a day for the videos, for each video, so 6 bullets a day. So I know what I'm going to kind of talk about, so I don't have to think too much about it. And when I get done with this video, I have a process I don't have a process for editing yet, which is terrible. I'm pointing to videos above, which I won't do again, I promised. And I'm evaluating people that can help me with that, but it's been overwhelming. So that's my goal for this week, is to figure out editing. It's going to be terrible. I've installed some software. I've done this work before in the past, but it's just different. It's just different. So I need to set up a video process and procedure to allow me to grow quicker, basically. The marketing side of it, I have slowly dove into, and the analytics, and I wanted to get Social Blade hooked up, and I realized I've hit these barriers and blocks that I need to overcome with subscribers, and I need to get to a certain number of subscribers, and I need to just do all these certain things first before I can, you can't just run before walking, and I know this, and it's been humbling to figure it all out. I'm like, oh well, but what I can do is, for my processes and procedures, is continue to make good quality content videos that make sense and I'm not rambling about too much. So I'm going to make a process, like I said, for that next week, and focus on that a little better so the videos won't go off track as much. And also, in the beginning intro, I promised about like bringing in other people or experts, and then maybe other YouTubers who's probably more prone to do this, because I've reached out to friends for this, and like I reached out to some really hot developers in Silicon Valley that have done some incredible stuff, and some really hot real estate developers that have done way more than I ever have, that are like inspiration to me. And they don't want to be on my YouTube video. I've realized this is me, this is for me, but maybe what I can do is interview them and bring the content in without using their names or something, like I did say I might have to do. Because I get it. Some people want to remain anonymous, and I respect that. If you look me up, you'll understand. I've done some work in the past that you have to respect people's privacy and stuff. So the third and final bullet, process and procedure, before I get into the processes and procedures, so like my procedure is going to be the same. I've set up where and when I'm going to do the videos, how I'm going to do the videos. That's the most important thing, is getting the content done. And I, for the most part, reached that goal. I don't need to reevaluate that. I know that I can do 2 videos a day. It's really hard to do it every day, but at the same time, it's good to do it every day. It keeps my mind sharp, and it will give you guys the consistency that you want to see. Because you're not going to want to see a video on my goals one time, or maybe you're not going to see a video on my health. You're going to be like, I'm going to ignore that. But later in the day, maybe the real estate video will come out, and you'll be like, yeah, great. I didn't want to see the first one. And maybe you'll check out all my videos. I hope you do, because I want to cross-pollinate. Like I said, that's one of my goals. And I think I've executed that so far pretty good, except for the fact that I need to find somebody to actually complete or help me out to do the post process and get that done. Then I need to do the marketing side of it. I need to get into that, because I need to make money. My goal is to allow this to replace some other harder earned income with this like less hours, more money, right? If I can get to a point, just like I can with investments or with real estate, I'm always trying to do less with more. not necessarily to make money, but that's just the result of it, and it works. But do less with more. Excuse me. I need to learn how to cough on camera. That's one of my goals for next week. I'm already kind of failing at it. I just cleared my throat. I think I need to like drink more water, because I need to probably drink some more water before I start the video. Third and final point, before we go, I say these are going to be under 15 minutes, and I'm still going to try and make it that. I do want to make some longer videos, and I haven't quite figured out the procedure or process for that, but I think like I'll do like a Sunday night, like I don't know, like Andy Cohen does he used to do the Clubhouse. I'm going to do like the Clubhouse with Corey, where I can like take a reader comment or something that's like really relevant for the week. That's a little political, because I don't want to get too political, but maybe it is, and maybe there's benefit to it, and sort of work it in that way. Hopefully I can figure something out with that. But my final point is pretty obvious, is like long-term success is not realized in a day. And I said this before earlier in the video, you have to walk before you can run with anything. And I learned this. It was so funny. I was like, how can I improve the stability of my camera and like not putting my thumb on the camera when I'm recording with you guys? And I just walked around my driveway recording over and over, repeating it, because I knew that one of my lessons that I'm going to teach you guys is repeating the process will basically allow you to perfect it to a point where your mind will not even have to think about it. You can shoot you'll shoot a free throw no matter what, because you've done it thousands of times repetitively. That's what I've done with the camera. It's funny. I'm like, how am I going to get better at this stability? And I'm like holding it and walking around, and I don't know. I'm going to do that with hats and whatever, and you guys are going to give me the feedback. Please leave a comment below and interact with me, so like I'm not talking at you, I'm talking with you, because I really feel that's one of my goals and objectives, is to get my content to you guys so you can hear it. I'm going to make my content very much more rich next week, because I just wanted to get a brief introduction for those of you. So literally I can make a 1-week playlist and look back and be like, boom, this is my first week as a YouTube personality. Here's my topics. This is what we're going to get into, and we're going to do it. We're going to take the journey together. This is not a Survivor journey. This season's not going to end after 1 or 2. This is going to go on throughout life. And that's what it is. It's just growing and learning together, and teaching you guys some tricks and along the way, and hopefully learning some little tips from you guys. Please, I'm so open to feedback. Like, if you work in IT, the feedback loop is always awesome. Like, create that in your life as the process. That's something I'm going to do with YouTube, is like, if you guys aren't even giving me feedback, I already have somebody that's going to help me with that. That's unbiased and can help improve, and they're telling me what I need to do. So, and pauses and things like that. I stuttering is I like, these are things in public speaking that I've overcome before, and I need to sometimes just take a deep breath. I get ahead of myself, and that's when I do the ums and the pauses and the likes and whatever. So that's just public speaking. If you need help with public speaking, I recommend you take like a toasters class, I think is what it is. You can learn, so much stuff from that. It's pretty cool. Or just watch other people on YouTube, obviously. That's the best way. That's what I do. So my long-term success is not going to be realized in a day. Repeat that, because this is the long journey. I'm not going to get 1 million subscribers overnight. I'm not going to get 10 subscribers overnight. I think I have 2 the first week. If I get 3 next week, great. If I only get 2, whatever. But I need to figure out, it's just not going to come. So I need to figure out how to get more subscribers. That's a goal that I have this week. Hopefully, if you guys can help me out with that, ping me, let me know, I'm looking for ideas, and I'm not a complete idiot. I can figure things out, and I will. So, but it's going to take a while, and the content has to get better for you guys to watch me. I get it. But hopefully there's some things that you've liked about my videos. Hopefully you've learned some things if you're like, oh, well, what the hell is it like to be a YouTube guy in this first week on the job? Basically, that's what the name of this video is. My first week on the job as a YouTuber, or my first week as the latest YouTube personality. It was good. It was fun, and I loved it. It gave me a lot of energy. I realized that my close people around me, I haven't told a lot of people about it because they don't care. They don't care about my investing either. They don't care about my real estate. They just care about being out of shape and drinking too much. And no, some of my friends are. I'm talking like the old high school friends that some of them you've moved on from, and I'll make videos about that too. But I have great friends that I surround myself with, and that's what I want you guys to connect, to become my friends, and we all learn from each other, because I do not want to poison myself with bad energy. Like, that's not who I am. I try to stay away from it, but at the same time, I think some bad energy comes from people who are coming up. And I like to help lift people up, so a lot of times I'm into that bad energy from a sense, So I have to work with it, but I'm trying to be a positive person, and I hope you guys are too. It's helped me. I've been doing a lot last week. It was really busy, family, vacation, just crazy stuff. The holidays, Memorial Day, my vet friends getting back to me, there's all sorts of good stuff, but this week's going to be even better. I think this week I'm going to focus on 3 topics, and there's 7 days in a week, so I'm going to do multiple videos on these 3 to 4 topics throughout the week so that you get a more zoned in approach. And the 3 topics I'm going to do are, it's always going to be from a motivational angle, so I can motivate you guys and inspire you to kick ass and do one more push-up. Like I say, just do one more, do you. I got to wrap this video up. It's over 15 minutes, but I'm going to focus on just 3 topics. I'll get into that in my next videos later, but hopefully you guys are taking some enjoyment out of this and what I'm saying, and hopefully some of my things that I've been annoying you with have gotten better, as this is the last video of the week for me, and then we're going to start new and hit it hard. So thanks guys for tuning into the Algae channel. Life is good, baby. Have a great day. Do something awesome for somebody. Help yourself, help somebody else, and keep living life. Life is good. See ya.